Okay, I have to explain how my morning has been going because I just received a download message, Spirit talking to me, and it seems important because I started crying. I got goosebumps. The whole thing seemed very, very real. But during it, I guess the whole time it was like I felt love and I felt safe, and I heard you're gonna live through it. So here it goes. I got up and something was irritating me because somebody had did something that I personally wasn't interested in, but it was like irking my soul, and I was like, oh, that's just a trigger for me to get up and leave. So if things are irritating you and making you feel some type of way on the inside, you should definitely get up and leave the situation. And then as I got ready to take a shower, I heard the song, I Can Feel the Presence of the Lord, and I'm gonna get my blessings right now. And it just kept on playing through the whole 30-minute shower, the whole time I'm doing my hair. And then I get in the car and I was like, let me listen to this whole song. So I pull up this version of it, and it's like 7 minutes long. It's really good, not gonna lie. And it started to make me cry, like I really felt the presence of love. And then I started to receive some messages, and I was like, okay, well, the first part of it that made me feel like super tense is losing connection with source. And losing connection with source can also mean the mother. The mother is our source here in the physical form, and it's the separation in between two realms. It's the spiritual and the physical. That's why women carry higher intuition. So I'm crying because I know what it feels like to lose my mom, and to be able to make it out of that situation alive is a blessing all in itself. And this is what I'm listening to. And I'm like, yeah, because that right there was one of the worst parts of my life. The most demons I fought were after my mom passed away. And during my spiritual awakening is whenever I realized that I am source, there's nothing to be afraid of, and I am the creator, and I am everything created. And that goes for us all here, everybody on this planet. It doesn't matter what dimension that you are in, I promise you. Now, male or female, gay, straight, black, white, it does not matter. Now then I started to get goosebumps and crying because I really felt the presence of love. And I just asked, I was like, what is going to happen next? And I just heard bomb. And it's not a surprise because we were technically bombed in 9/11. And then I was like, but like where? And then I heard Federal Reserve Bank. This is no joke. So then I Google, I'm like, where is the Federal Reserve Bank? And it pulls up Kansas City. I was like, oh, don't say that, because that's scary. I didn't want to think that. And so then I look, where's the Federal Reserve Bank of America? The United States. And then it says that there is 12, just like the 12 tribes, okay? And then it says there's 24 actual locations, like the 24 elders. And the reason I'm laughing and being so hype about this is because I was literally just researching the 24 elders and what they are, because I am aware that the 24 elders and the 144,000 are separate, because there's the elders, okay? They sit on the throne. They're actually the real justice system of universal law, spiritual law. Really a higher power, and then a higher power, and there's more intelligence, more intelligence, more intelligence. And that's really the different dimensions that we're all a part of. We are all a part of one here. So then I asked why this morning. It is in my notebook. I brought it with me because I'm gonna go meditate at the park. I said, why is America under attack? Why? And it said the lie. The lies. The man-made lies. And then it talks about, the first one was that of who ate the apple, when they say that it was Eve, because our intuition would have never. And that's why Adam has an Adam's apple. No, this is so serious. This is all my downloads from this morning. And then the lie of a woman came from a man. because a woman is created from the ground up, started from the bottom, now we're here, and study your root races, because that's a whole nother section of information in its own. There's 7 root races, and we're in like the 5th, 6th or something like that. But you'll really have to look into it from how we are, the minerals in our bones are the same as the layers of the earth, Gaia. I'm telling you, so much information has dropped into my head this morning, and I really think something big is going to happen, and I'm not sure exactly when, where, who gonna be involved, but I do know that it's happening. Whatever is happening is about to happen, and I don't think that there's a way to actually prepare for it, because everybody is exactly where they need to be at exactly the right time for this to happen. How it happens, and in the end, we already know that the righteous takes over the land. And the United States is the Garden of Eden. The United States is the Mecca. The United States is what they are talking about, the New Jerusalem. That's what came into my head, the New Jerusalem. But it is the beginning and it is the end. You guys think that this is where they lied, but Erykah Badu, I posted a little post on my Instagram that says ships didn't bring us here. We were here before the ships. This is the real, like the land. It's not even Egypt where the 3 pyramids and stuff are. That's the most sacred land on the planet that we know of, is right here in America. Because I asked the universe the other day, why am I here? Why am I in the United States? Why can I be in Paris, France? Why can I be in Australia? Which clearly no place is doing any much better than the other really right now. But I was told that this is where I was created from the ground up, but so is everybody else. We are thinking that we were brought over here by the colonizers and all that. No, they came over here and they manipulated us, because we, as love and spirit, welcome them in as family, because we know that all of them are family. And when we taught them our ways, our higher intelligence, that's when they became the narcissist and used our powers and spells and stuff against us, when you go way back into the past. And now that all of us are reliving the past, because there's this little short that I had seen, but I talk about this all the time. The 7-year tribulation and the 7 minutes when you die are the same thing. And the 7 minutes that you die in the 7-year tribulation also contributes to our bodies upgrading. And what you guys think is a death is not a physical death like we've been doing, because death isn't real. This is all new, and this is where our bodies change into our light bodies, magical powers, flying, all those superhero movies that you guys see between Marvel and DC and all of that stuff is really about to happen. Chronicles, kids having superpowers, all of that. Be aware, because the boys are going to be targeted, especially the younger ones, because they don't know how to control themselves with their new powers. This is real, y'all. This is so real. And once the powers come online, and I don't know how long it's going to take, because everybody's on their own journey. It could be today, tomorrow, it could be 2 years, 5 years, I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm not putting no time limit on anything, but these are the things that are going to happen as the whole universe shifts. Because remember, we're not the only ones going through this transition. If it's one, it's all. As above, so below. Everybody, north, east, south, west, everybody. So as we're changing, if you look up how your cells rejuvenate in the body, our cells rejuvenate every 7 years. So could you imagine rejuvenating your cells and becoming a plant? We're going back to like our plant form, basically stop eating meat. And this is why veganism is so big right now, because it is definitely needed. It is needed. It is imperative for us to stop eating meat. Now for me, I'm not eating the meat, so this is just saying that out loud. It's a command. We have to stop eating meat, because the vibration of the earth. Now, every 7 to 10 years, our cells rejuvenate, and that would mean as the trauma leaves our body, we literally become a whole new person that we've never even been before. We don't know what our body is like to clear out all the trauma and work on that. So think 7 years, 14 years, 21 years of a high vibrational lifestyle as a planet, as Gaia as a whole, because there's no option anymore. There's no other choice besides the death that y'all fear in the physical that's gonna happen. But then of course you would come back reincarnated, and you will see more kids that are being birthed today, even for the next couple years. As they start being able to talk, they'll be able to also tell stories of their past life, because the kids coming in are coming in at a higher vibration, and so their parents are also higher vibrational, and it's just going to keep on going and going and going, and there's going to be all these pregnancies, and there's going to be all this cool stuff. But I just had to say some of that because it just feels great. It feels amazing. A lot of us have some deep-rooted issues that we're needing to work with, and it seems the major one now, because I posted whenever it was the molestation and all that, rape and violence. Now I believe it is connecting back with source and motherhood, mother trauma. So mothers out here are needing to heal and with their children, and people that have lost their mother. And I know 2 people within the last week that have lost their mother. Like, I'm seeing it in physical, so it's clearly happening in the collective. And I know, that's some of the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And then losing my mother's mother, those are some scars that hurt. And I don't know everybody's relationship with their mother or their grandmother, but the thing is, say that you're not close. Oh, well, my mom's this way, or I don't know my mom. That's still leaving trauma in here that you have to deal with. So if you're not close to your mother, you gotta think there's an issue. What is the issue? Because everything really does happen for a reason. So no matter what the situation is, just know in your heart, the people that were, don't let me cry. Don't. Even the people that were adopted in foster care, their parents were on drugs and things like that, your mother still loves you. Just because they don't know how to, they didn't know how to act in a higher vibrational state because of what people have done to us. What the government has done to us is awful. Especially for the ones in the 80s. 80s was a rough year, because while we thought that we were really having fun in the 70s and 80s and all the spiritual hippie stuff, they traumatized them. They did. They traumatized them. So our family, our parents, they went through a lot so that we could be where we are today. They made sacrifices, because I know a lot of people didn't make it out to, if you're still here in 2021, look, give yourself a pat on the back, because it's been a rough ride for all of us. It's not just me, it's not just you, it's everybody. Everybody has a story, and that's why they say you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. Why? Because you can't, and you won't. You never will. Be excited, be glad for who you are, literally, because one, you're all you got. Like, you came into this world with you. You gonna leave however with you. Like, it's always been you. You should learn to love yourself the most, because you're stuck with you all the time. All the time. It's always going to be you. But I will tell you that nobody actually hates you. This world, physically, you may think that somebody hates you, and you may think that you hate somebody, but I can guarantee you it's not true. It's not real. Those feelings of hatred, you need to purge out, because there's literally no such thing. It's just people that are hurt and people that need to heal. And the way that they act is because this is how they were shown and taught to react during life situations. I'm telling you, being here in 2021 and being aware of the things that are going on, no matter what level that you're on in your spiritual journey, yo, it's magical. It's magical with all the poisons that they give us and the indoctrinations that they give us and just all the lies and the prison system that we were put in from the time we were 5 years old. And again, what did we do? We lost connection to source. We lost connection to our mothers, going to the basic 9 to 5, but school, when they put us in school, kindergarten, our brains aren't even done. It was never supposed to be that way. So I just want to let y'all know that something big's happening, but we're also having a lot of healing, and we're not in this by ourselves. And there are people that are higher vibrational than us, and we are reaching their level, because I keep on hearing we attract, we do not chase. We don't chase nothing. We don't chase jobs, money. We don't chase love. We don't chase nothing. What we need and what we want, we attract with our mind power. And I have reached my destination. I wonder, let's see. Oh, the camera won't flip, so I wonder. And I'm out.